We're watching there, and I asked him, why has it got Montenegro on the side of it? And Montenegro wasn't a country then, and he didn't know the answer. And we think it must have been some sort of sponsor. Maybe, Montenegro was an area, I suppose, of Yugoslavia then.
Yes, it did start out as a country.
But why it would sponsor a Swiss guy, I don't know.
Maybe it was a brand name, did he not know?
No, he didn't know.
But that car is as it ran in period with that,
absolutely,
with that style.
Absolutely, yeah.
And of course, in those days, commercial sponsorship, defining the colour of cars and liveries wasn't a thing, was it?
No, it wasn't a thing at all.
National colours on race cars.
Oh yeah, well that's absolutely right.
British racing green.
British racing green.
France was blue, Italy red.
Oh, I think the Lexus were always orange, but it's actually the Dutch racing colours.
Yes.
Lexus came from Birmingham, so I don't think there's that many Dutch people in Birmingham. But
Andrew, we're about 5 minutes away from the finish of this race, and you're going to head down now to the podium and hopefully grab a chat with
Richard Bradley. I should think.
Probably Richard Bradley. I hope next him there.
Yeah.
But, probably Richard Bradley at this rate. He's got a 32-second lead. We're now under 5 minutes remaining. In second place is Richard Wilson in his Brabham BT6. In just behind him though, not much in it at all. Got out to about 1.5 seconds now. Is the number 122 of Adrian Russell, and then behind Adrian, about 0.6 seconds behind Adrian, is number 84 of Woodhouse, and Mark's car is a Lotus 2022, so a developed Lotus 20 is that. Ray Malik is in the U2 in 5th spot, further 20 seconds behind, and then car 70 is the blue-coloured Brabham BT6 of John Fider. And John is in 6th spot. He's got a lead of about, or I should say a gap of about 4.5 seconds. Is that to, no he hasn't, he's only got 5/10, so half a second. That battle for 6th and 7th closing up a little bit with the number 72, the turquoise blue Brabham of Chris Chilcott. And behind Chris Chilcott in 8th, we've got the first of the Keefts. That's the Formula Junior manufacturer. That one is the number 39 of that's the number 39, coloured Keith from Stowmarket. It's Nick Carlton Smith. Rounding off the top 10 will be the Lola Mark 5A, car 57 of Turvey, and the other Malik, this time Mark 3, the more sort of smoothed edged Malik U2. That is the number 83, Jonathan Fider. So we're getting towards that penultimate lap with 3 minutes on the board. There's the number 83 there. I'm about to be joined by my colleague Alistair Douglas, who covered the qualifying session this morning, so we'll be getting a little bit of chat about how qualifying went for our coming races. This of course this grid was formed for our Formula June Brabham BT6 from Russell in the Lotus 22. There's the number 70, and that's Fider in the BT6, currently in 7th place. Right on the tail of the number 2 the two of Chris Chilcott, but he's dropped back 3 seconds. Chilcott's right on the tail of Ray Malik in the U2. That's a battle for 5th, 6th and 7th, and there is the number 32 of Ray Malik just coming through the old hairpin there, and that's the number 72 has gotten ahead of Ray Malik there into Redgate and down through the sweeps of the Craners. So that's a change for position from Chris Chilcott, who's now managed to got by Ray Malik and up into 5th. So Chilcott now in 5th, Malik in 6th. There is Richard Bradley, our leader, still coming through the field. He's lapped up to 7th spot now. That's the number 70 car of John Fider, he's just gone by. And we pick up our leader there, just going through the chicane and out onto the start finish. So we should get one more lap. He crosses the line now. There's Richard Bradley crossing the line now with 23 seconds on the clock, as into the gravel has gone the number 90. Now, the number 90 was in 12th spot. It's the Lotus 22 of Andrew Hayden, who has gone off. I think that was Coppice. Yep. As we get to the checkered flag then, next time by for Richard Bradley, who was driven in some style. We had a feeling he was going to dominate this Formula Junior race by dint of the kind of lap time he's capable of, and he was 3 seconds quicker than 3 seconds on the pole position for the start of this race. Into Coppice Corner for the final time then. It's the Brabham BT2 of Richard Bradley. We heard the story earlier of the family, the Bradley family, taking possession of this car, bought the car from America, and we've got another car off, and that's come into contact with the car already beached. Now that's a bit odd. I'm going to bring my colleague Alistair Douglas in. Welcome, Alistair, to the live stream. I know you enjoyed this morning. I know you've been keeping